you told me that you completed your English within 3 months. That is
Yes.
self practice with the help of mirror or like camera. Do you record videos or you just talk? How do you practice?
When I go in front of the mirror, I just talk in myself. What are the things I have done on that particular day? Like any kind of stuff related to college, or if any kind of person who made me curse, who made me to weep on that particular day, I started making sentences on those persons. Like,
Definitely, two things always follow: consciousness and observation.
okay,
Whatever you're
ma'am.
doing, try to be conscious for that. And whatever you are saying to people, observe that, how you are saying, how you are making sentences.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm grateful and gratitude for this opportunity. And this is the first video talking with a YouTuber like who have 10K subscribers. And thank you for that.
Oh, great. So is it your first conversation?
Yes, first conversation, foremost with you.
Oh, wow. But you are speaking quite natural and great.
Oh, thanks a lot, ma'am. Yeah, I right now I'm in intermediate plateau and learning all the aspects in English.
Okay, that's great.
And
I think you're doing hard work for learning English.
yes, literally, every day I indulge myself in English and like reading, writing, and consuming the topics and talk with a lot of people who are strangers from different apps.
Okay, so you use application for the speaking and practicing with people on group. In this way, you practice and you talk various topic for learning
Yes,
English. You
exactly,
practice
exactly.
every single day. I think so.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
practice all of the activities which we required in English.
Yes.
Interesting. So we'll know more about each other. First of all, I would like to tell you about your introduction. I want to know about your introduction. And yeah, please tell me about yourself. I'm so interested. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much, ma'am. And yeah, acquaintance is the ritual of any kind of conversation. And I can tell myself, my name is Sanjay Naik, and I'm from Andhra Pradesh. I completed my bachelor's in 2023. So right now I'm seeking a job in MNC companies, and I think that is pretty good about myself. Thank you for that.
Oh, wow. So you are searching job right now, this day.
Yes,
Okay, what
exactly, ma'am.
hobbies you have?
Ma'am?
I What are the hobbies you have? Or
So
what
my hobbies are it changed season to season. Right now, I'm just focused on my English, like spoken English, and yeah, we just consider spoken English is my hobby right now, and that's all about, ma'am.
actually one thing happens when we start learning English, we indulge ourselves in English and we forget about our hobbies, isn't it? It happens
Yes,
like what we like, what we don't understand, and we feel like that okay, if we are learning English, so this is our interest, this is our hobby. Every time, whenever we get time, we want to improve our English or we practice English, isn't it? So I would say that that is our hobby, and
yes,
even I feel from
yes,
my
but
side.
one thing, it is an infallible thing, but it is indispensable thing because we are just going to achieve to conquer the dream of ours. What are the things we manifested? So I think we have to sacrifice, and I think it is not a great deal to do these kind of things for my perspective, like in my perspective.
Mhm. Okay, I can observe that I think you are doing many things for learning English and a kind of hardworking person, dedicated for English learning, and also quite a positive person you are, I
Yes,
would say.
thank you. Yes, yes.
Mhm.
I'm carrying this kind of demeanor from past 3 months. I have been learning English, and yeah, I learned this much of fluency within 3 months. So yeah, that is a great thing for me. Even a lot of people they admired about my English and about my welcoming to the people with the positive vibes. And if the person is miserable over the day, so I just make them towards jubilant with talking them with making any kind of good bond like this kind of rappos. And yeah, that's all about my.
That's great. I can see that you have that fluency in yourself, and you are speaking quite natural and very, attractive. That we can understand that, yeah, you are speaking so good. And I don't think so. It is your first conversation? I don't think so. It is your first.
To be
It
honest,
feels
ma'am,
like that.
yes, to be honest, this is the first conversation with talking YouTubers especially. And the thing is, yeah, I'm working very hard like a diligent person to just conquer the dream of fluency. As I mentioned, I talked with various personalities in English, so I think I don't have this kind of fumbling and wonder to speak with people. Even I
Mhm.
do some grammatical errors like preposition, so I'm working very hard to achieve the prepositions also. Yeah.
Actually, mistakes always we do. We make mistakes. It is natural, and even I agree to myself that I also make mistakes sometimes, and it happens when we speak in Hindi. Also, we make mistakes. I even notice that, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. English is not everyone are not perfect. So as a human tendency, we do these kind of things, and yeah, mistakes is all the things we can rectify, and failures are the things to stepping success. And ma'am,
Okay.
what are the things you done to perfect in English? I am very passionate about to learn from you. So what are the things you done aspects of English?
Mhm. It happens with everyone. I think we follow whatever we need in English. So it goes with me also same. Whatever you are doing, I'm also doing. I'm not doing different things. But yeah, I can tell you that I have been practicing conversational videos for a long time. It is completed 8, 9 months. So I'm quite consistent with this conversational videos, having video call with people and interacting. It's very important in English language. We need to interact, and I would say that this is your first conversation and you should continue with this. You will improve huge and you will also learn many things about communication, personality, everything you will learn from video call, right? So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
would suggest to continue. Now, I think you have done many things, practicing of many techniques. You have connected with many people behind the scene, audio call or group sessions. You talk about many topics and also maybe self-talk. I do. I do. So I feel that those who are doing hard work in English, I feel they are also practicing self-practice, self-talk. That is we do. I think, do you follow or not? What about
Yes,
you?
ma'am. Yeah, I want to share one weird thing which happened in my life. So when I was taking the baby steps at the time, I went in front of the mirror and talking with myself. So at the time, my sister treated me as an insane person. Like, why you just more focus on English? Why you just juggling yourself? I told to her like, I want to conquer the dream of fluency, talking with various people on different topics. So I'm working on that, and I have been following for you last 2 months. Like I saw one of the video which made me more inspired, like more fascinated to conquer the dream. So the video is related to one old woman, like I had forgotten her name, and she's very passionate about, and she don't want to give any kind of blame excuses on her age. So despite the challenges, she to conquer the dream of fluency and all the things, she just eradicate those kind of vain futile things, and she was working very hard to achieve the fluency. That is a kind of core motivation for me from your videos.
Absolutely, absolutely. That video is just heart touching for me as well. I learned many things, and it's kind of different video. I never thought that I would do this kind of video also. But yeah, I did, and it was so good. It's heart touching, and still people are learning if they are old aged, but still they are learning no matter what the age is, and nothing, no matter whatever we are doing and whatever the situation is, but whatever we are doing, that is matter here, and how we
Yes.
are doing. So that's great. She is a great woman, I would say.
Yes, yes, ma'am, absolutely. And the thing is, which intrigued for me, she called you like a mom. So these are the things which she carried as a demeanor. So that is a great thing. And she called you like mom, mom, mom. Literally, it was soothed a lot in my ears, and that's all about mom.
Even I told her that do not call me ma'am, like I'm your like a daughter. So, but she still maintained her discipline and all things, right? So, but yeah, I didn't like people tell me ma'am. Many times I feel that I'm also friend or I'm also in same age or maybe I'm older than you or younger than you. So I'm also learning and we are learning here for the speaking and for the communication and we are bonding here also. Now, after talking with her, I feel so much connected with her. Still, we don't talk, but still, I will never going to forget her. Never in my life. I'll always remain. Very few people are there, like many people are there. To them, I always remember. Once we talk, one time we talk, but still, they are in my heart. And we remember, like they leave something for us, right? To remember them. So like that, she is also one of them.
Yes, but the thing is, ma'am, I want to emphasize you deserve that kind of position like a mom, because you are giving such insights to the people who are desperate towards to learn the language, and I think you can deserve that position absolutely. And
Okay.
ma'am, I want to ask one thing. So, what is the kind of core motivation for you to learn this much of fluency to learn English? So, who made you to learn English?
Okay, yeah, it is quite interesting question, and many people feel the motivation is important here for everything, whatever we do. So I would say that as a student, you can understand that we want to do something in our life, and we search what we need to do, what to not, and we don't understand many things. Same thing happened with me as well in my college life. I was not understanding what to do and how to improve myself. As I belong to, still I can tell you always that I belong to rural area. So here nobody speaks English and nobody cares about personality and communication kind of things. They are doing their job and work, that's it. But I wanted to come on YouTube. I wanted to speak with people. Actually, earlier when I was not able to speak, I used to say that okay, I can't speak, I don't know how to speak. So definitely I have hobbies of singing. So I wanted to pursue that singing career in my life so that I would not go to speak with anyone. I don't need to speak. In that type of mindset I had in my college life, because I had no confidence, I had no personality, I didn't know anything. So because I studied in government school even, and it's rural area. So and also I didn't learn. So I wanted to learn skill, and I wanted to learn anything that can boost me, my career and my confidence, and enhance my skills so that I can at least speak with people. That is, I didn't have. In my college life, I never talked with boys. Can you imagine? So that's how I spent my college life, and still girlfriends also I didn't have that much. So in school life, college life, I spent like that. I did that. But after completing, as I was learning English, so I got motivation that I can speak English, and even I can talk to people. I can interact. Why not? Why can't I? So
Yes.
many motivations are there, but one core motivation is what if I say then self motivation. I am so self motivated person for my life, that what I want to do, the clarification in my mind that I have in school life or college life, that is my biggest motivation to continue what I am doing right now. And second motivation is my sister. She inspires me a lot.
Yeah, it is prominent while you are speaking. And the thing is, ma'am, I want to emphasize this kind of motivation led us to success to conquer the dream of fluency. And I literally admire your core of motivation. And for me, ma'am, the core motivation is some of the people they literally made fun of me. They just made me as a clown towards this language. So I completed my studies, everything in vernacular language. So other than that, these kind of things or literally juggle me, and I just started betraying myself. You don't have that much of courage to speak English. So I just started doing this kind of hard work. And other than that, they trivialized a lot. They used to make fun me. So I don't want to give a chance to them in upcoming days. So yeah, I'm speaking very good right now with you and with other people. And yes, ma'am.
Absolutely great. That's
Thank you.
great. That wonderful achievement that you have achieved. Because see, these are the things I would say common things that we have to face. And even I faced in my college life. I faced, and during my content creation journey when I started. That time on Instagram, I also got hatred, and that is from my friend, college mates. So it's just normal for me, I would say. Earlier, when we faced for the first time, we definitely impacted with these things. But overall, when we work on our personality or our career, what we want to do, our dream, our passion, which we have, of course, right? So that time we don't bother about these things. Yeah, but
Yes.
I also got criticized with friends,
Okay.
college mates. Yeah. and they are from city area, and they are even rich. So they criticized me very badly. Here I'm saying very well mannered smile way. I'm saying smiley face. You can see. But at that time it was very difficult for me to handle. On social media, they used to comment me bad, and not only one sentence, like complete paragraph.
Oh my goodness.
It was so
And
sad.
yes,
It was so
and
sad, like I tell you.
I was little bit skeptic over that. They told me, you are in delusion. These kind of words they emphasized a lot. So I will give that serious reply for those personality. Like I am carrying this kind of etiquette, so I will achieve the fluency also. And other than that, ma'am, what are the books you read? Like you read.
I am also juggling with the reading books. I would not say that this book you can read and all things, but yeah, I pick up any book and I read. I feel to read. I love to read, but the due to time issues and kind of consistency, I can't maintain. I always start reading books, but I can't finish. So for that, and I really want to read books. I'm really passionate, but when I will make myself habit properly, I just want to be habitual with the reading books. So do you read books every day?
Yes, ma'am. So this is the book which I brought from library because I don't want to spend any kind of single penny. I don't want to splurge on books. So I brought from library. I paid 150 rupees for the sake of these kind of books. And other than that, this is a book which captivate my eyes because I think a lot of content which is related to my life. He done a lot of things in his early age, and I done a lot of things to conquer this kind of dream. So Gopal Krishna Gokule, this is the book which I started, and I think I completed the pages, which is 16. Yeah, I will read this book within 1 week. The plot of this entire book.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I read one book that is You Can Win. I completed, but yeah, it was a long time when I was in college. That time I read. Yeah.
When we
So right.
start this kind of books, yes, when
Mhm.
we started these kind of books, those books are, literally magnificent. They captivate our eyes. Other than that, we can learn a lot of things from the people because they done a lot of things to the society, to the family, to the country. So everything is inculcate in those kind of books in an intricate way. So I think we also consider like those are self-help books for us. So we just kill two birds with one stone, helping to just how to nourish ourselves day by day, carrying this kind of demeanor. And other than that, vocabulary, idiom, and phrases, everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
definitely. Okay, so your genre is reading self-help book.
Yes, and other than that, biography. Like I read the book which is Sudha Moti ma'am, and this is the second book which I'm going to complete the
Read.
task, complete the book.
Okay. You haven't completed yet.
Yes,
Now
yes.
you, yeah, it's the reading time that you started reading, and every day do you follow reading, or you just when you get time?
Not like that. Every day I just take time, at least 1 hour. I try to consume this kind of topic, and I will prefer for reading books only for 10 minutes because reading a book is also monotonous, and to sit like a solitude and stubble person to just think about and reading about it is such a monotonous task.
I think we should read slowly. I think for them, those who are beginner for reading books, those who started reading, or those who didn't read many books. For me, especially, I would say I read slowly, gradually. I understand properly. Approx 1, 3, 5 pages I read, and I understand these things. And also, I just don't understand the chapter or the book has written whatever topic is. I understand the sentences of English. We can learn from the framing sentences over there, how it has written and what are the sentences they are using, new words, new vocabulary. So many things we can learn, and also I prefer to read loud. So it takes time and it takes energy. So when I read loudly so that I can maintain my pronunciation and fluency. What are the things we need for the improving English? That things also I follow for the reading books. Especially, I
Yes,
improve this also by reading books, and even I read subtitles of videos. So that
yes,
is
yes.
also them to improve my pronunciation.
And the thing, ma'am, when we're reading the book, we have to go in a slow pace because then we can comprehend what the message giving by that particular book. So we have to comprehend by using this kind of slow pace that will make sense, or else it does not make any sense for to achieve the fluency. Yes,
And only reading books, it's not enough to understand the things. We need to understand why we are reading and what are the things we need to you take from that book, what we can apply in our life. That is also important. I think many things we have to discuss. I think you are so dedicated and also quite passionate person for the learning English. So for the learning English, if we have conversation, we can't finish. And I want to know many things about you, but the time is also limited. But still,
yes.
connect with people. I
Okay,
feel
ma'am.
understand more. We should talk more, and you know, you are the stranger person. So many things I can know from you, and also you can know from me. But it's very difficult to do in a one conversation, right?
Yes, exactly. And before wrap up, ma'am, I admire you. You also took a part in this English conversation, like Rajni ma'am and Ashutosh and you and Shanta ma'am. I every day I watch your videos, your 4 videos. So without watching this video, I don't go to be like hit the sand. So this is a kind of visual for me. And other than that, I'm seeking validation, like how is my English and what are the things I done, like grammatical errors. Is there any kind of blemish in my English? So I'm seeking validation from you, especially.
Okay. You have fluency and the pronunciation is also great, I would say. You need to improve, you need to practice. Still, I practice for my pronunciation and for my fluency and for my accent on my style, what I have. So, for your own style, you can work for that. And I have noticed, I have observed your mistake of grammar, grammatical errors I have seen. Like you said, I done and she don't. So, here should be she doesn't
Yes,
and
she does.
done. Perfect tense, right? Present perfect, I have done. So you said only I done. These are the common mistakes that you are doing. So few things I have observed, everything I can't observe maybe in a one conversation, but I suggest you few things I have observed that grammatical errors or tenses. I think you have awareness about tenses and you know very well. But the thing is, while speaking, we forget about our third person how to use she doesn't or she don't. Many people say she don't, but it should be she doesn't, right? For the third person we use singular.
Okay, thank you so much.
Mistakes you have done, and that's pretty common for everyone. I would say you can follow grammar nowadays. It's better to follow full structure if you want to get fluency properly, and if you want to be advanced speaker, expert in grammar and speaking part. If you are interested over there, then you can do it. But
Okay,
if you want to just speak or communicate with people, that's sufficient for you.
okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Okay, and you told me that you completed your English within 3 months. That is
Yes,
that is quite fascinating me a lot. 3 months. How did
yes.
you?
Like
Yeah.
I told, English, like indulge is the key of to unlock any kind of fluency. And when I was performing any kind of things like brushing or taking any kind of nap, in these scenes also, I just consume the topic a lot. After that, I just work on myself, talking in myself, as you mentioned. So these are the things which I done. Within 3 months, I learned this much of fluency.
Okay, so you practice self practice with the help of mirror or like camera. Do you record videos or you just talk? How do you practice self practice? Can you tell me?
Okay. Self practice means when I go in front of the mirror, I just talk in myself. What are the things I have done on that particular day, like any kind of stuff related to college, or if any kind of person who made me curse, who made me to weep on that particular day, I started making sentences on those persons. Like this is the girl, like she done with me, and this is the man she done with me. So these are the kinds of things which I done every day.
Okay, I do every day. And I done. It's not the correct way to say the sentence is incorrect. You can say I do every day because we do every day. That is in present simple tense. Whatever we do
Sorry,
every
ma'am. Yes, the thing is, my sister calling for me, so my all the concentration was on the door, so that's why I done this kind of mistake. Don't bother about that.
Yes, yes, exactly. No, no, I'm just mentioning you as you asked me about your mistakes, that what
Okay.
I'm making mistakes, right? So that today I am just telling you and also pointing you your mistakes where you are making, so that next time definitely you will remember me and
Yes,
you'll think
yes.
that I think here I'm making mistakes. You will become the consciousness for that your mistakes. That is
Best
which.
version of myself. Like best version of myself. If I just see these kind of mistakes, if I practicing on daily basis, so I conquer the dream of fluency.
Definitely, definitely. Two things always follow: consciousness and observation.
Okay,
Whatever you're
ma'am.
doing, try to be conscious for that. And whatever you are saying to people, observe that, how you are saying, how you are making sentences. Right. Okay, I'm also learning, by the way. When I watch my video, what I record, when I see some mistake, I also don't bother about the mistake. Just try to not do not do the mistakes, which we do. If you see actually, and even I feel that's the mistake that I'm doing. Day by day, every day, sometimes I don't do, but sometimes I do. So I feel like, oh my god, still getting fluency is not enough, but also correcting myself to not do the mistakes, which we make.
And I said, my check eradicate my tenses part, which I'm doing right now. So I will achieve the fluency. I will see myself as a fluent speaker like you, like Rajima, and some other personality who inspire me a lot, who give insights. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You are fluent speaker and you will be more fluent very soon. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Thank you, ma'am.